Hey, I'm William Flanagan. In this training, what we're going to be covering is scaling your business with virtual assistants. So, first, let's start with what are VAs actually good for? And I think the key takeaway here is that where you have a repeatable process that you execute over and over and over again becomes a really good place for a VA to provide assistance. It's about consistent execution, saving yourself time and allowing you to focus on the big things that matter while letting someone handle the details. So let's talk about a few areas in particular that I think VAs are particularly helpful for. The first is lead generation. So if we think about like a lead generation process, generally speaking, you are looking for new sales, looking for new business, researching potential contacts, finding those people, finding their contact information, doing initial outreach to those folks with value that you probably figure out on your own. I don't think they're going to help you do too much in the way of saying, okay, this is valuable and this is how we can make more sales. But contacting those people, building familiarity, making the offer and setting an appointment, that's something that a VA can do really well. You typically do the meeting and then they can help with proposal writing, following up, sending proposals, that kind of thing, as well as making sure that the deal happens and the money gets taken and all of that. So, lead generation and sales is a good area, especially for solopreneurs or people that are small teams. A VA can really be assisting here, helping you scale so you can focus on what to do and let the person who's your VA do the tacticals. The next area is social media and brand building. So similar to looking for people, when you're looking for topics to talk about, even going in and drafting the content that needs to be produced, they can do that. Very often what you'll do is you will edit and record and or record depending on what kind of media it is. And that will let you um, essentially customize it to your own, right? Then they can edit that content. They can format it for the various places that you're going to be posting it. If you're building long form content, they can slice that up into smaller bits and they can use those bits. And then publishing, they can do that part of it. And then there's obviously when you publish, especially in social, there's commenting and handling comments and that kind of thing. There's finding other places that you are talking about a similar subject that you can be interacting and then linking back to your own content. And then there's also, in terms of brand building, finding things like podcasts or other PR opportunities for you and your brand can be a core part of what your person does when they're doing social media and brand building for your business. And then And then lastly, web and SEO, that's another area that they can help with, and in particular, posting the content. So if you're producing content, you want to post that content, posting the content, maybe reformatting it in their different purposes and posting that. They even can be writing posts as a supplement. So maybe you write a big post of a featured guide. They can write little offshoots of that are helpful from an SEO perspective. When you're posting content, very often what you have to do is you have to tweak it a bit to make it follow kind of SEO guidelines on your website. They can be handling that kind of thing for you. And then obviously, when you're posting content, you want to share it and you want to find other people that have similar content where your content would be helpful for their audience. So finding those opportunities to have that content linked to your content. So net, it's really a good idea if you're at the right place in your business where you're looking to scale, looking to grow and a VA is relatively inexpensive. Where we're going to talk about in the next section, you typically get a VA for under $500 a month. And that person's full time, dedicated to you, and very often has a background and experience in the core area that you're trying to focus on. So, it's a really good idea to do this. So, in the next module, what we'll be talking about is where to find them and how to write a job posting to attract them. We'll see you in the next video.